Mm, mm, mm. My. The tables have definitely turned. My. Mr. Combs has not only not only about to lose his freedom. Not only is he about to lose his mind, apparently, but also he's losing a degree. Now, for those that don't know, Mr. Combs received an honorary degree from Howard University a few years ago, back in like, I forget, 2022 or something like that. He got a degree from Howard, and all the things that come with it. Y'all know how that works. You know, you give me $1 million, I put your name on a few building doors, and you can honestly say you were a part of this university, even though you didn't graduate. He did attend. He attended, and he did what he had to do. But there's layers to this, and I'm gonna get into it in a second. Yeah. So, Mr. Combs, and y'all gonna have to forgive me. Y'all gonna hear some background noise. I'm moving about through the house trying to take care of different items and eat and chill. So, what you hear is what you hear. Oh well. Anyway, it seems like a lot of celebrities, they go out, they get famous, and all of a sudden they want to get these honorary degrees, and they all on them. Universities got a part to play in this too, because they're a bunch of star screwers. Basically, they go out and they try to recruit these celebrities to donate to the universities, and the only thing they do is sacrifice a few names on a few buildings, and then that's it. It's nothing really else to say about it other than the fact that you know a couple of celebrities put their names on a few buildings, right? Meanwhile, hardworking people that are in debt to these universities for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, that are in debt to the government for thousands of dollars, they you know, just screw them. The celebrity that just came to speak at your graduation didn't have to work hard for this honorary degree that he got, that the university gave him. He didn't have to sit through a class. He didn't have to sit through a lecture. He didn't have to write a dissertation. He didn't have to, or he or she, I'm sorry, he or she didn't have to write all these letters and go through all the legwork to get the same degree that took you 4, 6, sometimes 8 years to do. Honorary doctorates and things of that nature. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of those because other reasons I just specified. A person can spend 8 years and go into thousands of dollars in debt for a degree that some poor sucker just got handed to him, and I'm an honorary doctor at Howard University. I'm an honorary doctor at a Temple. That's why I don't really understand why colleges do that. I just think it's stupid. If I'm working hard for an 8-year degree, I'm not about to sit here and shake the hand of some sucker that's just going to stand on stage just to tell me, oh, yeah, great job. How can you tell me how hard the workforce is when you never had to work for the same degree they just gave to you, and you get to stick on your wall and it says honorary or whatever? What have you done other than donate money to this university? How many times have you been on campus this year, other than school, other than homecoming? Were you there for the recruitment? Did you sit through a lecture? Did you have to write a dissertation? But that's just me. Meanwhile, you got people that are, you got these universities that are just so ho hum over these celebrities that they're just basically just, hey, pick a building, give us $1 million, and your name will be on it. Some long tenured faculty teacher that's had his name on that building for decades is gonna get his name taken off and get the celebrity X's name on there, simply because, you know, they donated. They're not gonna say that out loud. They're never gonna say, "Oh yeah, we took his money because he gave it to us." He donated, so we gotta reciprocate somehow. How about you just donate for the greater good of the city? We ain't gotta put your name on a freaking door. We ain't even gotta tell nobody you gave it. But I digress. Well, long story short, it appears as though Howard University has had a change of heart. And I'm pretty sure this is going to end up on the Breakfast Club at some point, either this weekend or Monday. So, Howard University came out with a statement. I'm going to read it. They came out with a statement that read, basically in short, that they're rescinding his degree and removing his name from the university. He will have no involvement with Howard University in any way. Basically, they retroed it. So essentially what that means is when they retro it, anything that was before then, they're just going to just do away with. No more of this mentioning of him, no more bringing him up or referencing him when we talk about the university, right? They're just going to just terminate that and not even be involved with him, which I understand and I am cool with. But I digress. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find that article. Okay, here we go. So let's see here. I hope everybody can hear me okay. So, according to Rap Duma, Sean Diddy Combs has honorary diploma revoked and $1 million donation returned by Howard College amid rappers mounting sexual lawsuits and sex trafficking probe. I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna get into why I really think they are rescinding his degree and returning his money. So, like I said, they're taking away his degree and they're rescinding the money that they're rescinding the degree and then they're giving back the $1 million they gave. This is what I mean when I say that, put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is, and let's see if you're really about that life, right? So let's see if we can find the. Hold on. Oh, Penta's leaving AEW. Oh, that's sad. See, I hate this new AI thing that they got going on where you could type in something and it does the AI thing. It's not like Google anymore. It's AI assistant is really like they're going for it. Okay, here we go. This acceptance revokes all honors and privileges associated with the degree, Howard said. Accordingly, the board has directed that his name be removed from all documents listing honorary degree recipients of Howard University. So essentially, he never got a degree. He never got an honorary degree from Howard University. That's essentially what they're saying with this statement. They are renouncing any involvement with him in the university because for years, people associated him with Howard University. Just like very similar to how people associate Temple with Bill Cosby. Very, very similar. People associate that with Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby essentially is the lifeblood of Temple University up until they decided to start rescinding things. Going forward, hold on. Here we go. Howard University cited the video as part of its decision to cut ties with Combs. And that's exactly what I was going to say. I said, I bet you the only reason that they did that was not just because of the video. But I think what happened was, I believe they read that Rolling Stone article and were like, yeah, we can't support this. We can't do this. I can almost assure you that Howard University saw that video and they were like, okay, we're gonna pull. We might need to pull the plug here on this. And I honestly believe the only reason that they actually went ahead and pulled the trigger with that, with pulling his degree, is because of the fact that he, because of the fact that with that Rolling Stone article, a lot of the people that were in that article were from Howard University, and they said that he beat the hell out of women in that college, and that essentially nothing happened. He was allowed to go to parties and whatnot, and I think this is them just saying, you know what, we don't want no parts of the smoke from Rolling Stone, so we're just gonna just give his honorary degree back. And it's funny because I read an article last week that was saying that people were calling for them to pull his degree, and nobody said nothing. It was radio silence. And then when the Rolling Stone article came out, that's when they were like, "Oh yeah, we need to do this." So I honestly believe that that's the only reason that they did that. They did that for that reason and that reason only, was to disassociate from Diddy in any means necessary, by any means necessary. They did what they did, and now they got to just deal with the aftermath, I guess. So they pulled his degrees. They're clear from it. They ain't got to worry about it no more. It is what it is. But I'll give my opinion on this. My take is that once the university saw that, there should have been no delay. I agree, and I'm happy with the fact that they did this. I'm happy with the fact that they actually went and pulled the trigger and rescinded his degree. And not only rescinded the degree, but they agreed to give him his money back. That one I wasn't expecting. I was not expecting that at all. I thought they were going to be on some, nah, you good. We keeping that. But apparently, Howard University actually has integrity. Matter of fact, if memory serves, I remember not Howard. Maybe it wasn't Temple. It was another black university, I want to say, another HBCU or some college. Oh man, it's gonna take me a minute. I don't want to say Morgan. Matter of fact, I want to say it was Howard, maybe, that this situation came up in the Cosby trial when Cosby got convicted. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he's a big donate. He donates a lot to Temple," and they were like, "Okay, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna give him? Are we gonna give him his money back?" And essentially, they were like, "No." They're like, "We're rescinding the degree, but he's not getting his donation back." And I remember that was a big deal for a little bit, and people were on the fence, like, you know, he doesn't deserve his money back because he committed a crime, and then other people were like, he deserves to get his money back because y'all made a deal and y'all pulled the trigger. Same here with the Howard thing with Diddy. They want to pull the trigger and they giving him his money back, and they're pulling all agreements off the table. So basically, whatever he did for them is whatever he did for them, and that's it. Yeah. So that's another rung in the Diddy ladder. Now I'm just waiting for the feds to come knocking. I'm waiting for the next thing I'm waiting for that I want to hear is Diddy arrested or Diddy locked up or something. At this point, as far as the trial goes, here's my opinion. I think the feds are setting him up real good. They got him dead to rights on the video. So as far as the lawsuit's concerned, he lost. There's no, he's done. I mean, they settled it, but as far as the other lawsuits go, they can cite this video as to why he needs to be found liable. So yeah, feds are setting it up real good. They're not saying nothing. They're not putting their situation out there. But like it's been said, when the city, if the city police move, that's one thing. But we all know city police won't get involved because their budgets aren't that big, and somebody that's a millionaire can afford to, you know, move a few things. So yeah, with Diddy, he the way that they're setting this up now, they got two choices. They got to let him go or arrest him. And I think they're going to go after the prosecution. I think it's at this point, it's not even a question of if, it's just a question of when they're going to go forward with the prosecution. When are they actually going to go through and arrest him? And what kind of time is he looking at? Because it sounds very much so like they're trying to set this up for not just so much a short term bit, but they're trying to get him on some federal shit. These are some federal crimes, especially interstate trafficking. Y'all gonna stop flying all these girls out. Y'all gonna learn. Feds ain't playing about this. Feds are not playing. That's why a lot of these airlines now are really doubling down on unaccompanied minors. They're checking backgrounds. They're checking everything. Like you can't. They're not playing no more. They're not playing. But that's all I got for tonight. Hope everybody tunes in, like, comment, subscribe to David Star Experience. David Star